is Jay. He fell in love with Sony. Then Ty. And then they all loved each other.
We are Triads. We each have our own relationship separately and together.
But being in a 3-person relationship has brought them in the firing line for some harsh judgment.
I mean, people assume the worst.
We're kind of conditioned. We're all brought up to think and believe that monogamy is the way.
And it wasn't just the online trolls that took against their relationship.
Coming from strong Christian families, like, it was tough. It's an abomination. Going to hell.
Getting together wasn't tough for these three.
I met Sunny. I really liked her. She was really, really interesting. She was different, and I like different. So after that, I met Ty, and we were talking about relationships in general, and the subject of polygamy came up. And ever since then, like, we've really been together. We call it like a triad. Yeah, it's just 3 people, that love each other, pretty much.
Mutual relationship.
Yeah, mutual relationship.
One of the best things for me about being in this poly relationship is, I get the best of both worlds. Like, not only do I have an attractive male and female that I'm with, but just like our bonds.
The worst thing is sometimes the sleeping arrangement.
Yeah.
That's the worst. It's like you can never get enough space with 3 people together.
We are Triads, so we're a full triangle, and we all connect. We each have our own relationship separately and together.
There's definitely a strong, intimate, special bond that me and her have with each other alone.
We're like sisters, we're like friends, we're like lovers. Let's have a smooch.
I wasn't expecting it to all come together the way that it did so fast, but I'm glad that it did.
Honestly, this is the best relationship that I've been in. And it's not because it's 2 of them. It's really because of the connection that we have with each other.
But being in a non-traditional relationship has caused many to judge their choice of lifestyle.
I mean, people assume the worst, especially because everybody's used to monogamy. So yeah, they assume, we're always in competition. That's probably the most unhealthy way to be about it.
With some of their harshest criticism coming from those closest to them.
Oh my goodness.
Family was
negativity.
Coming from a Christian household, yeah, family was huge.
And my preacher's daughter. Coming from strong Christian families, like, it was tough. It's an abomination. Going to hell. I'm like, but I'm just loving. I'm happy, and I'm in love. My dad thought that Sony was just a friend of mine. It was tough for them to realize, like, oh my gosh, she's with 2 people. And then it's like, wait, a female? She's never dated a female ever.
I was getting a lot of questions, like, how can you do that? Why would you do that? What does it take to do that? So I'm like, what? I'm just making Instagram. We can answer all these questions together.
And starting an Instagram to shed light on their relationship to those outside of it brought in additional judgment.
We share a lot of our life on Instagram, a lot of the negative things and positive things, because we want people to know both sides of being poly. We have comments on our Instagram like, y'all are young and perverted. When we get comments like that, we really take a minute, because we don't want to, our job isn't to offend anybody. Our job is to more educate. Usually Sunny responds to the criticism.
I wasn't even mad. I think you're being a bit presumptuous. We may be a budding throuple, but we're all experienced and have made sacrifices to be together. We're in this for the long haul. Stick around and see.
Like, we're not trying to convert anybody.
Yeah.
We don't want to convert anyone. We're not trying to, make you hop on the bandwagon or anything. It's just want to show you that it's possible.
Right.
And that it's real.
I think it's understandable to feel like people who are part of this kind of lifestyle might just either be greedy or unhappy, because we're kind of conditioned, we're all brought up to think and believe that monogamy is the way, and it's difficult to think anything other than that. Like, you don't want to share your person. It's just how most people think.
Despite getting judged for being a triad, these three have no intention of hiding their relationship.
It can be hard with the looks, you know, and you can see the judgment on people's faces, kind of. It's also entertaining too. We're the type that like to have fun with it.
See, that's the kind of reactions. That's the kind of reactions we get.
Like, what?
He was like, "What?"
It's like this.
Oh man, he got it.
And sometimes we do it on purpose.
There'll be moments where y'all will do something that's so adorable to me, and I'm like, my babies! And I just love the love between you two, and it just makes me so happy.
We don't care what people think.
We don't care at all.
Absolutely not. I'm in my love bubble, and I feel like it's impenetrable.